guys, welcome back to my channel. I am model Aria Moore, and I am here today to show you how I achieved this everyday basic makeup look. Smoky eyes, nice simple lips, good foundation and concealer. You will also learn about some of the products that I use today for this look as well, and where to purchase the products, you guys. But before we get into the video, if you have not already, please take some time to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and meet me down in the comments down below. All right, guys, let's get it. Let's go. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I'm not really sure what kind of look I am going to do, but I do know it's gonna be like a basic look. I gotta get ready for my daughter's birthday party, so I don't want to be like too over the top, but I still want to look good, you know, mamacita. We're gonna start out with moisturizing our face, getting our primers and stuff on, getting our foundation and stuff on, and we're gonna pretty much go from there. I literally should have like put my bangs up. It's gonna be in the way. But anyway, I already washed my face, so that's ready to go. I did not use any moisturizer because I wanted to do that on video. So the moisturizer that I'm going to be using is Fresh Rose Deep Hydrating Face Cream. This is what it looks like. I picked this up from Sephora. Hold on, you guys. Let me see if I can get this to kind of zoom in or focus. Hopefully you guys can see this, but I got this from Sephora's. No, I got this from Ulta, sorry. I'm so used to shopping at Sephora. So you literally just need like a small amount, and what I typically like to do is just kind of like place some little dots here and there. Go ahead and put my top on, and I like to clean as I go and try to keep everything organized. All of the products that I'm going to be using today, if I don't mention what product it is, don't worry. It will be in the description box down below. So this moisturizer is so good, and I have dry skin, so it's very important if you have dry skin that you want to go ahead and moisturize as best as possible. One thing that I did learn recently when applying my makeup is to not really let like your moisturizer as well as your face primer dry completely. Don't mind me, you guys. I do not have like a cute little makeup setup yet, but I have some stuff coming, so hopefully in one of these next few videos I have like a cute little setup for you guys, but I don't have one yet. Next I'm going to be using my primer, so I'm going to go in with the Marshmallow from NYX. This is what it looks like. All right, and this is really good. Like, I just got this from Ulta as well, and I'm just gonna place some dots around my face. And like I said, I have dry skin, so I gotta moisturize very well, especially around like my nose. My nose gets so freaking dry, it's not even funny. Put that to the side, and then I'm just gonna kind of rub that in. And when you rub in your moisturizer, do not pat down on your face too hard. Like, just give it some time to kind of soak into your skin. This marshmallow smells so freaking good, y'all. Like, it smells so good. I do put some under my eyes because, like I said, dry skin. So I'm gonna rub that in everywhere really good. Okay, I need to put this in these both hands, so just kind of take your time and work it in. Okay, so even though it's still kind of like a little white, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, I like to go in with my foundation right away. I don't want it to go dry on me. But one thing I can say about the Marshmallow is that you can tell that it has really good grip, and that's so important as far as making sure your just your makeup in general stays all day. And that's what I need. I need it to stay all day. I'm taking my daughter to the arcade, and I know I'm gonna be in there running wild, so I'm going to go ahead and get me a beauty blender, and I'm going to use the foundations from it. This is in the shade Deep. This is what it looks like. And what I am going to do is also go in. No, I take that back. I missed a step, guys. Let me just rub that in. I actually need to use my True Match Eye Cream Concealer from L'Oreal. Let me put this down so you guys can see. Because I had to have my dark spots, like I have dark spots really bad under my eyes. So I just go in and just kind of get that up under my eye really good. Take your time. There's no rush. When you're doing your makeup, just go on and take your time, child. Because, baby, the minute you do something wrong, it's going to go downhill from there. Now, they do say that start out small and build. You can always build. But I just really believe that once you mess up, if you already have like way too much, you can't even take away. So just take your time. You know your skin, learn your skin. I'm gonna put some dots around some of my darker spots. And even though this is an eye cream, it really serves multiple purposes. So I just like to use it to kind of clear up as many dark areas as possible. Around my lips, just like that. And then I'm gonna go in with the sponge and just get it all pat in. Now you don't have to over pat, just kind of just get it in. Just like that. You do not have to over pat. And then go under that eye and just get it blended. Now this is not going to have it looking like you have foundation on, okay? This is just going to add some type of surface for everything. So just like that. I take it up on my nose a little bit. And I just pretty much just spread it as much as I can. So once that is done, then you can kind of go in with your foundation, which is what I'm going to do. Remind you, I don't want that primer to dry. So just going in with my foundation and some spots. A couple spots on my forehead, a little bit on my chin. And then go in with that same sponge and just go ahead and get everything blended out really, really good. And again, for my foundation shade, it is a shade deep. Once I get this blended in, I'm going to start on my eyebrows. Typically, sometimes like people like to go ahead and do like their brows first. I kind of just learned that for me, doing my eyebrows after my foundation just works. It gives my foundation some time to kind of set before I start mixing all kinds of stuff over top of it. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. Just blend, blend, blend. And happy late Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope everyone, male or female, was treated very, very special. I didn't really do anything for Valentine's Day. My boyfriend and I have a trip coming up. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going on vacation for Valentine's Day, literally after Valentine's Day. I really wish we could have celebrated Valentine's Day around the actual date, but teachers on. Still going to have an amazing, amazing time, guys. And I'm going to be bringing you on vacation with me. Of course, we're going to be doing our makeup. Yeah, so as you can see, I have my foundation blended in, and I just like to kind of take my time, go ahead and add it around, like, you know, bring it down here into the neck area, lightly just pat it, kind of get it assorted, and then let's just go over this a little bit. So this IT foundation is so freaking good. Like, it's so creamy, it's so smooth. Like, if you have really dry skin, this is like the foundation that you need. It took me forever to find my color, and that was like one of the most stressful things I have done as far as like learning how to do my makeup and just anything makeup. Like, the foundation is like the key to the face, and it took me forever to realize that. And then I'm trying a new concealer today, which I really, really hope it works. This will be my first time trying it. I'll let you guys know that once I get to it. But let's go ahead into these brows. So I have a brow pencil. This is from Revlon. I love it because it has two sides. It has the brush on one end and then the actual stick on the other end. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, hopefully you guys can see me. I'm using a brand new camera, so I still have to kind of learn like this setup. But yeah, so I'm just gonna brush this up, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, brush it out. I don't know why I always gotta switch hands. That's so frustrating. Like, when you're recording, you really realize how much movement you do. But yeah, so just straighten it out. I have good brows, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, my eyebrows, I don't really have to do too much to it. But there's been a few occasions where I actually got my makeup professionally done, and they hooked my eyebrows up, and I'm like, baby, I'm about to start doing my eyebrows. Like, why not? But ooh, my hands are slippery. Man, goodness gracious. But yeah, so this is how, you know, it just kind of rises up. I love it. So when I go in to do my eyebrows, I'm pretty sure everybody does this. They start at the bottom, and I just like lightly go through and just kind of fill in. So take your time on your brows. I don't go for like no dramatic brow shape, mainly because I have brows, so I don't really have to do a lot to mine. And I'm not knocking those who has to do it, because baby, if you have to really go in detail with your brows, baby, and you come out looking like a whole meal and a snack, whoo, baby, you is gifted. Okay, you is gifted. So I just like brush it. I don't do too much. I just lightly go over and just kind of darken up some spots. So that's probably as far as it's gonna go for me. I'm left-handed, so it gets tricky when I get to the right side. But I'm gonna do the same thing. Just take my time and just go over that brow. And I'm darkening all of the lighter spots. I'm not doing any dramatic lines. I'm just going in and filling in places I feel like just needs to be a little bit darker. Brush it out. And there's just a couple of more spots over here that I feel like can have a little more character. And boom, that's gonna be my brows, guys. Yeah, fast, simple, and easy. Now, like, if you want to do the whole brow, the whole shape, the arch, and all of that, do you. I personally just need to fill in my brows. I really love to just go and get my brows like waxed and professionally knitted, so I don't do too much to my brows. The very next thing that I need to do is I actually want to go ahead and go in with my concealer. So I'm going to be using from JUVIAS Place. I don't recall the shade of this concealer, guys, but let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And what I'm going to do is apply this on my eyelids and then in this area, so I can kind of like shape and contour. So y'all, I feel like, okay, let me explain my camera real quick. The screen piece comes out this way, so I feel like I'm looking at the screen and really I should be looking straight. So if my eyes look like it's crooked, then that's why. And I'm so sorry, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add this under or onto my eyelid. And I like to lift up my brow area. And what I'm going to do, ooh, this goes on like milk, baby. This goes on like milk. Okay, milk. Lordy. Okay, this is my first time using this, and ooh. So yeah, let's go ahead, and I'm just shaping that brow with this concealer. Okay, cleaning it up, getting it nice, okay? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and use that blender. I'm gonna find a side that does not have any foundation on it, and I'm just going to lightly pat that in. Y'all, this is beautiful. OMG. This is beautiful. So you can use like an eye primer. I haven't really dived into eye primers yet because I just feel like using concealer is just the same. I did forget my powder, so I'm gonna have to kind of put the camera on hold real quick and go and grab my powder in just a second. But let me go ahead and blend this out, because baby, if this stuff starts drying before I get the blend in, honey, I'm gonna be mad. But ooh, baby, this look good. This looks fucking bomb. Yeah, I love it. Sorry for that. I am back. I really like doing my makeup in my bathroom because like everything's in one place, and then when I go to record, it's like I have to really remember what it is that I need. But anyway, I went and got my translucent setting powder. This is from CoverGirl. This is in the shade Banana. So this is what it looks like. Nothing fancy, you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to hurry up and pat this onto my eyelids. This is going to help keep that concealer from creasing. And y'all, I'm really loving the mess out of this concealer. I'm not even gonna lie. So let's pat this in really, really good. And this setting powder from CoverGirl smells very, very good. Like, it smells really clean. Y'all, this is just beautiful. I'm kind of shook it right now. Like, yes, I've been trying to find a concealer that I really, really like. And so far, I really, really like this one from JUVIAS Place. I won't really know if I like it 100% until I do under my eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this concealer and we're gonna put it to the ultimate test. Let's go under the eyes here. And what I'm gonna do is shape around my nose. Go back up under that eye. And everybody does their concealer different, guys. And it's okay. You really have to just find out what works for you. This is what works for me. So I like to highlight as much as possible. I'm just gonna bring it down to my chin. And then I'm gonna also go back with what's left over and take it like that. Just blend it out here in a second. Just like that. Kinda, I'm using what's left over, guys, to kind of go in some areas, okay? I really like to do under my cheekbone. I was about to dip that, but then I realized don't really need to do that. But I am gonna dip it again so that I can go at the top. And then we wanna make sure that we got everything up here on our forehead. I like when some people do like hearts and stuff, y'all. It'd be so cute. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down the nose. And boom, just like that. Okay, so today we are not going to be doing any contour. I'm actually going to be using bronzer to do like a light contour around my face and warm up some areas, because that's kind of a technique that I've been wanting to try. So I just feel like now's the perfect time to do that. While I have my concealer here, I wanted to just kind of sit for a little bit before I start blending it out. This would be a perfect time to start on the eyes. So I do have my, so far this is just my favorite. I do know a brand already. I'm not going to tell you guys because I'm going to do a separate video on it. I have an idea as far as a couple of palettes that I want to try, but I'm still going to be using the Color Studio, you guys. If you've been watching previous videos, you pretty much already know about this, but let me open it and show you. It has so many pretty colors. Look at that, guys, all these pretty colors. I want to stay in a subtle, more in a subtle range. I really enjoy doing like smoky eyes. So I'm gonna go and get my eyeshadow brush. Let me find it. Oh, it's on this side. It should not be on that side. And what the first color that I'm going to go in with is more of like a subtle nude. So I'm gonna do that so I can just kind of outline right in the crease. Okay, and lightly do this, okay? So this is just adding me some type of foundation. Nothing crazy, nothing too dramatic, and I am focusing only on the crease, okay, or above the crease. And I'm taking it slightly up into that eyebrow, and this is just going to add nice warmth up under there. That's what we want. And I like to tackle both eyes at the same time, because I feel like once you're done with one, you should be done with the other, or about to be done with the other. Not no starting from scratch and getting to the other brow leg. I mean the other eye. So same thing over here. We're just going into the crease, guys. I should have clipped my hair. Let me try to keep my head up a certain way. Yeah, so we're focusing on the crease. Y'all, like when I get to This right eye, since I'm left-handed, is always a problem. But I'm still gonna take my time. Sometimes the blending be off, like, yeah. But I'm still gonna focus on that crease, and I'll get the technique down here soon. So we got that going, and it looks really, really good. It's just a nice, clean look. Nothing too crazy, nothing too dramatic. All right, so I'm gonna use that same brush, and I'm gonna dab onto my black. And I want to do a very, very light smoky eye. So one thing that I learned about doing your smoky eye is you want to go ahead and start in the outer corners and kind of just lightly pat, and then start to kind of roll it in just like that. Okay. And then once you start to go over here, you want to really, really go light. Really, really go light. Go light, light, light. And then try to get it blended in. Take your time. I will say that this black does not, I definitely feel like I can find better black, you know, if I look hard enough. So hopefully that new palette that I want to try, I can find it. So once you get over more towards the corner of your eye, notice that, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but notice that it starts to lighten up. So I'm keeping that smoky effect more out into the outer corners, more towards my ear than anything. And then as I start to kind of come in and blend it over, I'm very, 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 very light on my brush. Right now I'm in the corner of my eyes because I want to kind of get that smoky effect. Not in the corner, I'm in the crease of my eyelid. I want that smoky effect to kind of roll into there. And then just kind of use your brush and just take some time and blend it out the way that you want. I think I like that. It's a very light smoky eye, and that's what I want for today. So I went back into that, and now I'm going to go over into the second eye, starting again in the outer corner, raising that eyebrow, bringing it over, and just really taking my time. I want it darker on the outer skirts. So remember, as you start to kind of come over into your creases and stuff, you want to lighten up on your brush. Okay, that's how you get a smoky eye that's dramatic but not too dramatic. You got to know how to really, really lighten your hand when it comes to like applying all this stuff. That's what I learned. And I'm heavy-handed. So if you're heavy-handed, this is something that you can do. You just really got to find your common ground. It's so beautiful. I love smoky eyes. I love keeping my makeup simple, beautiful, mature, and grown. I don't really like a lot of childish like makeup, too many colors. I mean, colors is fine, okay, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it's so much sexier when you keep it grown and sexy. Don't overdo it. So now I'm going to go ahead and take what's left on the brush and kind of go ahead and pat on these corners just like that. Ooh, and we got our smoky eye, guys. You see that? Arrow. And we also want to go up under the eyes, but we're not going to do that yet because now we need to go into our brush. I'm going to go into our sponge here and start to blend out that, ooh, butter. It still feels so good, guys. I love it. So now we're just going to go in, get this patted down. Get that patted down just like that. I am loving everything about this. And what's most important is when you go in to blend out your concealer, you want to try, don't be like rubbing all over the place. Like you want to just pat in the areas that you actually applied. Like you don't want to be all over the place. Okay, so just take your time, pat, 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 and it's going to go good. So this right here is like helping shape under my cheekbone. I really, really love that look on me, especially because I'm a chunkier girl. My face is a lot more chunkier, so I have to like really, really shape my face. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead here over my lip, and notice that I am doing my eyes last. I'm doing that last. Okay, So we're going over the lip, and we're going to use that point on this sponge and kind of work our way up. I'm still taking my time. I'm not moving too fast. And we're just going to get that blended in. This blends so beautiful. Like, JUVIAS Place, I think I am in love with your products. And I'm kind of upset that I did not get any of your foundation. But the reason why I didn't get her foundation mainly is because I already had the IT foundation, which I really, really love. But after trying this, I'm kind of like, it is so beautiful under my eyes, guys. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Usually when I rub out my concealer, when I've tried other brands, it's already kind of creasing and it does all that nasty stuff that you don't like. This is literally like milk. It is crazy, guys. So I'm still focusing in the areas where the concealer is. Remember, I'm not spreading it everywhere. I'm just really trying to take my time and just really get that set in, okay? And I think we are looking so freaking beautiful. It is unreal. So let's go ahead and get this forehead together. Baby, you got to stay up. You gonna mess me up. Let me, gosh, I gotta like do all this weird stuff to my head. But, okay, this is, yeah, this is beautiful. So I'm gonna try to like take it a little bit over the brow. Go ahead and add some of that color there. This is beautiful, guys. Look at that. What, guys? Okay, now let's go ahead into that nose. Taking your time, guys. This is fucking amazing. I am so in love. Okay, so we want to go ahead and set this because, baby, I don't know how fast this is going to move. So I'm going to go ahead and still use the same sponge. One thing I like about this technique that I'm doing today is I'm not using too much product. I'm not all over the place with my makeup brushes. And I noticed that it is so easy for people to feel like they got to use a bunch of stuff. So when I do my videos, I always try to use less equipment. Now, don't get me wrong. We decked up, okay? We are decked up. We're going to go into some other brushes here soon. But I just personally just love using my sponge. So what I'm going to do is I am going in with that CoverGirl powder. And I'm just going to go ahead and pat it in and set this. I'm not going to do the baking method. I don't feel like it is necessary. But I'm just going to set it on. Get it up under here. All the places that that concealer is, you want to go ahead and set it, okay? Set it nice and good. You don't want to overset. Just lightly dap it. A little bit goes a long way. Take your time. You don't got to like dump a whole bunch of stuff on your face at once. Just take your time and really pay attention to what your skin needs. I learned this the hard way because like when I first started makeup, I always felt like I had to just do the most. I had to put a whole bunch of products, and the more that I learned, I realized the less products that I'm actually using. I'm also going to apply that powder onto my forehead. I'm gonna bring whatever's left onto my nose, and then those areas here on the side, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just like that, guys. Everything is looking so smooth. This is just beautiful. Beautiful, ladies. Come on. What are we gonna do? What they gonna do with us? They ain't gonna do a damn thing. Guys, I hope you're still with me. If you still made it this far in the video, guys, please do subscribe. Please do subscribe. This makeup journey as far as like recording this process is so new to me. Oh my god, gosh. Ooh, I'm about to go and get me another baby daddy. Okay, guys, y'all, the face is looking so fucking good. I don't even know what to tell you. Like, this is such a smooth, clean, everyday look that you just like absolutely cannot go wrong with. Like, you cannot go wrong with what we're doing here today. Okay, you just can't. You just can't. Okay, so I'm just in love, and I feel like I just want to stare at myself, but we're pretty much towards the end, you guys. So let's get into using our bronzer. Let's get these lips together, and let's finish this under eye, add some mascara, spray her down, baby, and get the final look. So see you in the next clip. Okay, so we are back, y'all, and I just cannot get over this. Like, okay, I'm super excited about the products that I have. So I'm going to use True Match. This is a powder, and I'm going to use my powder brush and just kind of go in and get some product on. And what I'm going to focus on for this is just this area here on the cheekbone. Let's dab that in. You want to be really light. Look at that. Girl, please play with your mama, but don't play with me. Boo. So let me go ahead and show you guys the bronzer that I'm going to be using. This is from JUVIAS Place as well. Hopefully you can see that. I got to make sure I put all of the details down below. But this is what it looks like. This is the darker shade. I want to say it was more towards like the second to the last as far as her shade range. So what I am going to do is use my powder brush, and there's a light color at the top and then a darker one at the bottom. I want to start with this light. I always try to blow off any excess, and I am going to just go and focus on that forehead, okay? And let's just go ahead and get that there. And this is going to add all that warmth that we always are dying for, baby. Next time I do this, guys, I'm going to have to move my hair out of the way because, baby, ooh, I almost dipped it in the wrong thing. My hair is in the damn way. And I'm also going to take it here to the sides. I'm not going to bring it far down. I'm going to keep it close to that hairline. I keep wanting to push, y'all. This hair of mine, honey, lesson learned, baby. Dang. Trying to be cute and shit. My daughter wanted me to do my hair the same way that her hair was done because it's her birthday. And yeah, well, no, not my daughter, because the one whose birthday is today has braids. My other three have locks, and they wanted me to style my hair the same. And I'm gonna go over my nose. Boom. And now I'm gonna use this same brush, and I'm gonna go into that darker shade at the bottom. Blow any excess off, and let's just go right back over the same places, guys. All in that forehead, around that hairline, and we patting. We ain't just like throwing it on there. I really hate that I gotta have my head a certain way right now because I feel like really weird. Y'all, like, I got my head this way because I'm just literally trying to keep my hair out of my face because, baby, I gotta see. So this color here, I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing it down into the cheek area. Use it as like a blush, y'all. We're gonna add some warmth up under the chin. Let's not go into the product again. So let's just kind of blend it out. Let me use the bigger mirror real fast, y'all. Woo! We warm, baby. We are warm, and I am not pushing my brush hard. This brush is so fluffy. And I got this from, I actually can't remember where I got it. I was about to lie. I don't know where I got it from. But yes, y'all, we are almost done. So I'm just going over everything, just kind of making sure we good. I'm also going to go into, this is a highlight brush. It looks just like this. It's very light. I am going to go in with that top lighter shade. And what I'm going to do is use that around my nose. And this is what I'm going to be using. So I'm taking it into the brow. And just kind of shaping that area with this. Taking it above that brow. And I'm not using too much. This is just to add some contour. I really learned that bronzer for me is better for a contour because I don't like too much, you know. Just not that girl that likes too much. I like simple. Keep me simple, get me right, you know, get me together. Go into that brow. Ooh, baby. And I need to see if I have my, I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush here. Okay, hopefully you can see. I really hate that I'm using a new camera right now because I feel like the camera is like getting a little darker, so I'm hoping that the footage is not getting dark. Like, it looks like it's kind of like in rest mode. I'm not really sure. But now what I'm gonna do is go into that black, very lightly packed. I'm gonna blow off any extra, and I want to go from the corner of my eye and just lightly brush. I'm not putting a lot of pressure. I just want to add some darkness up under there. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Remember, we're doing light makeup, guys. We don't want it to be too much. Just like that. Ooh. Now let's go ahead. I'm gonna pat out a little bit of that. All right. Next thing that we want to go ahead and do, it is definitely time to set. So I'm going to use Urban Decay. Shake it up really good. And let's go ahead and set this face. Woo. Let it do its job. So since that's setting, I'm going to go back in with this powder brush, and I'm just going to lightly pat some of that in. Very lightly. Very lightly. So next we're going to go ahead and do our lips. I'm really not sure as far as what lip I want to do. I think I want to keep it more simple on the nude side, but with a little pizzazz to it. So I am going to use, let's go in with this lip liner from Boxum. I'm not sure what color this is, but I'm going to use this to kind of outline my lips. And I already have big lips, so I line my lips literally on the line. Like, I don't do anything outside of that. Okay, let's get that in really good. Alright. So we got that lined up, and now I want to kind of add some color, kind of go in. As though I'm gonna fill my whole lip, but I'm not. I'm just doing the illusion of it. Sorry guys, you gotta go ahead and take your time on the lips. It's my favorite. All right. I'm really loving how this is going. Put this top back on, and then the next thing I'm going to be using is my MAC lipstick. Ooh, baby, don't be dropping like that. You cost too much money. This is spice it up, more of a like a round with a little hint. I feel like it has like a hint of red. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna go in and just add that in. Y'all, let's go in a little bit. Yes. Now we're going to be going in with Kylie Jenner's gloss. This is what that looks like. This is so good, super glossy. And let's just kind of, I'm patting it on. Yes, my baby. This is a cute, simple, grown, mature look. Now we need to go ahead and add our mascara. So the mascara that I'm going to be using is by Adele No Lancome. And this is what it looks like. I love that it has this curve. Super, super good. So we are wrapping it up, guys. Get the mascara on. Y'all, my hair is pissing me the fuck off, dude. And just get that mascara. So like my camera literally died while I was doing my mascara, and I'm tripping out because I'm like, boo, I literally charged this battery, so I gotta figure out what's going on, or if I need extra batteries for this camera. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. But guys, this is the final look, and we look good, okay? This looks so good. I'm in love with all the products, you guys. Like I said in the video, I will put the product names down in the description box. Also, I want you to follow me on all of my social media platforms. That will also be down in the description box. And make sure you have subscribed to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!